What's up guys, it's Aviation Sean coming at you with an unboxing video. This has literally just come in the post and I'm extremely excited for it because I've just peeled the tape off and I can already see a box with the writing 737-800 on it. So I think I know what that is. This is going to be a very exciting video. This is this is a few of my pre-orders from last month because the Gemini Jets and NG models releases from last month are absolutely bang on. So I've probably got about 12 pre-orders, which is massive for me. I don't usually order that much. Drained my savings big time, but it was worth it. So let's get into it. Oh yes, this is big time. This is big time. This is one of the most exciting unboxings I've ever done, and I'm not kidding. So let's start off. There is a model missing from the box that I expected would have been arriving today. I'm gonna have to check my emails for that just to make sure that everything's good. But I think I did order that separately. But starting off with our heavy, or one of two heavies in this unboxing, we have the British Airways 787-10 Dreamliner by NG Models. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these all out of the box one by one. I'm going to leave the box here behind, and then we're going to unbox the model, and then I'll put it on the side, and then I'll bring them all back up once I've done them. So yeah, we'll unbox this guy and see what we've got with the 787, and hopefully the 787-10 is a good product by NG. So yeah, this feels smaller than it should, I think, but obviously that's just in my head. So yeah, everything's. It's sad that you've got to check this, but you do, don't you? Like, I'm not the only collector who's paranoid about models coming broken, but this one isn't. This one is this one's as good as it gets. So yeah, that's a lovely addition to the collection. I've really wanted a British Airways heavy for a long time. I've got the 777-200, but that's it, because I've not got my 747 anymore. Had to sell that to get a bit of money on the side, so can't blame me. I didn't need it. It was a beautiful model, and I will get it again in the future, but obviously when I can afford it more. So at the moment I'm really just looking to get models that I need as opposed to models that I want. This next model, I'll put this onto the side. I'll put this on my bedside table, which is behind here. This next model, you're going to think, do you really need this? And for Manchester, I don't need this model, but it does come in fairly frequently. When I say frequently, I mean maybe once or twice a month, depending on the time of the year and depending on what's happening in football. Okay, so that model is the Aeroflot Airbus A350-900 by NG Models. I'm going to save myself the energy of having to say NG Models every time I take a model out the box. So every single model in this unboxing is NG Models, and they are part of the releases from last month, or is it this month? But last month's pre-orders. So let's see what this guy's like. A part of me is slightly nervous for this because I have heard and seen stories of NG A350s coming broken. So we'll see. Okay, so this one must be an exception because this is brilliant. I'm just trying to think, is this the first A350 I've had from NG? I'm just looking back at my boxes now, guys, and I honestly think it is. Yeah, I think this is the first A350 I've had from NG. So good first impression, I must say, and even more driving me now to order the Delta A350 by NG because I've got two Gemini Jets ones. I'm going to need quite a lot of them for ATL, so I reckon I should probably pick up about 5 of them and then have some A330s out as well. So yeah, but no, this is giving. Look at that. I don't know if that shows on the camera, but that looks friggin' awesome in real life. Belly of that, Jesus Christ, that looks cool as fuck. Pardon my language, but seriously. Damn it. Right, so moving on. that is also the second Aeroflot model I've added to my collection now. I've got 2 Aeroflot models. Nobody knows why, because Aeroflot don't fly to Manchester, they don't fly to Atlanta, they don't fly to Seattle, I don't think, and I've got an A320, but I can use that for my Greek islands and general European airports, so I am going to keep hold of it. But moving on, we have another great model, and that is the United 737-800 in the new colour scheme. So I picked this one up as soon as I saw it come out. I was like, they've released that, I'm going to have to get it. I can't not get it. And I generally think it's a great pickup, to be honest. But let's see what the model inside the box is like, because that is what it's all about. So I'm going to be using this for Atlanta and other American airports, smaller airports that I might do. Also Caribbean airports, because they are on the agenda. I want to do a bit of everything, guys, especially in Europe and the US. I'm not really able to do Asia at the moment. If I ever get to a place in my life where collecting, it can literally become possible to order anything I want because I can afford it, I would happily do Asian airports as well, but for now I'm going to focus on the North American region and Europe. So, but hey, that's a big catchment area, that's a big market area to do, so still exciting stuff. Let's get into it though. I don't want to be gibbering on and boring you with it. This is my second United model as well, so it's great to have a second edition. This is my first NG United though, so great first impressions, I must say, absolutely bang on. I mean, the 737 mould it was expected that this was going to be good anyway, but I didn't know what the colour for United was going to be like, but I'm not disappointed. I must say, it's really cool. I feel like it's really cool that I now have 2 United models and neither of them are Gemini jets. My A319 is by Panda and this is by NG. So I think that's pretty cool. Considering Gemini jets are like the main company, or they once were the main company that did like North American models. So that's cool. So we're going to place this guy off to the side, and I think I'm going to save, which one should I do now? I've got 2 models left, I don't know which one to do first. Just looking now. I think I'll save the Airbus model till last, because I've got lots of this airline that I'm going to bring up now. I need it for Atlanta, of course. You guessed it, it is Delta, and it is my first 737-800, and it baffles me that these are actually selling cheaper than the Gemini Jet 737-900. So hopefully, I'm not sure if NG already have a 900 mould. If anyone knows, I'm freaking sure they don't have a 9. Wait, they do. They do have a 900 mould, because I've just ordered the Alaska 739. How did I forget? So that's actually a good thing. If they do have a 900 mould, I hope they do make a Delta 737-900, because I'll buy a fleet of them. I don't want to be paying like 60 quid for a Gemini Jet 1 when they're not going to be any good anyway, potentially. So I'm going to stick with NG for the Delta 737s, hopefully. So let's see what this guy's like though. I'm not sure if NG have actually done a Scimitar winglets version of this, what I would really like them to, because the Scimitar winglets version of the 737 is just absolutely amazing, and I want to get more. I want to get a bigger fleet of them, so bring it, I say. But this is another great model, as expected by NG. The NG, and I know you guys watching are agreeing with me right now, the NG 737 is absolutely untouchable. Like, I've never had a model that is so realistic and it never comes broken. I've had 1 or 2 issues with 757 landing gear on NG being quite fragile, and when I got my British Airways 757, it actually snapped in half, the landing gear. So that's a negative for the 757. The 757 mould though, how it looks is untouchable, but this this takes the apple, because this is just the absolute bollocks. And if you're offended by profanity, I'm really sorry, but you know, this is just great. So yeah, order them, guys. Order the 737s by NG. If they release an airline that you need, get it, because you won't be disappointed, and it is well worth the price as well. Moving on to our last model though. This is the highly anticipated order that a lot of people think, well, but yeah, I don't think people will be surprised that I've made this order. I was quite surprised when I saw that this was getting released, because I wouldn't think that NG would actually do something like this. Maybe people have requested it. I'm happy it's been done, and I do know there are quite a lot of Northern European collectors out there, so I know this model will be of popularity among those collectors, and plus Europe as well. If you're doing Greece or the Canary Islands, this model is going to do it for you, and it is the Sun Class Airlines Airbus A321 by NG again. As I said in the beginning, everything's by NG. Sun Class was founded in November of 2019, I believe. Previously it was Thomas Cook Airlines Scandinavia, but due to Thomas Cook Group going into insolvency or bankruptcy basically, Sun Class was rescued by investment and private shareholders, and they rebranded it as Sun Class, so it's its own independent airline now really, but it was formerly part of the Thomas Cook Group. So very excited to see what this is like. I think this is a cool livery. I will say, like, I know it's only two colours. I don't think it's Euro white. I personally don't think it's Euro white, because the two main colours, you know, they do add that vibrancy to the plane, and I just think it's great. I think my idea of Euro white is something that the fuselage is mainly white, and then like the tail and the rear fuselage is just one colour. So I think the only airline that really is ridiculously Euro white is Lufthansa, because Swiss have only got two colours, but because their titles are so big, it works. Aer Lingus have got the Shamrock, which is a different colour to the main fuselage, but it's also a different colour to the green, so I think the Aer Lingus livery works. It could do with a bit of bigger titles, but no, I don't think this is Euro white. That's just my opinion though. So yeah, let's see what it's like though, because I myself have had a few broken NG A321s, so hopefully this isn't going to be one of them. I'm not sure why it's got this cardboard in here, because none of the others do, but extra security maybe, because it's an A321 and because they can be dodgy and temperamental. So let's take this out. So I can confirm now that we've done a 5 model unboxing by one company. This is one company and nothing's broken. Now I now hope that Gemini Jets come out with a ridiculously good pre-order in the next, like a new release catalogue in the next few months, because I'll bulk order like this, and I would be intrigued to see how many models come broken or really bad. Like, these models actually are really, really good. I don't have anything bad to say about any of them. I think the colours are great. I think the moulds are great. I think the boxes are awesome. And I got nothing bad to say. Just putting them all back on here now. I really should put the heavies at the back, but we're just going to do some standard close-ups of the models now, and then we'll put the video there. That is awesome. That looks even better on camera than it does in real life, and I'm not making that up. So this is my second 787-10 after the Etihad by Phoenix. The NG wings are less flexed, which is better for a ground perspective, but the Phoenix mould as well. I think the Phoenix mould is good, so I'm not complaining. Phoenix models didn't really do anything last month, which I'm kind of thankful for, because Gemini Jets and NG did stuff that I needed or wanted really badly. So, but hopefully in the next few months Phoenix can start doing some stuff as well, because Phoenix has sort of taken a back step recently. I can't remember the last time I pre-ordered a Phoenix model. I didn't get the 2E767, which I probably should have, but I've already got one, and I'm now at a point where I'm quite satisfied with the model lineup I have for Manchester, and I really just want to focus on North America and getting ETL and getting other airports sorted. So that is just about it for this video. I will be looking, obviously, in terms of Manchester, I'll be looking for Aer Lingus aircraft in the future, and I will be, what else do I need? I need Turkish Airlines aircraft, which can go hand in hand because I can get them for ETL as well, A330s, and I need another Singapore A350, and apart from that, Manchester's looking pretty good. Obviously I'm missing quite a few airlines still, but nothing major that I'm missing for what I'm doing, because we're only going to have a portion of Terminal 1 and all of Terminal 2, so I don't need like KLM or Air France, whereas for ATL I will be getting Air France. And I'd much rather buy an Air France wide body than a narrow body, to be honest, because the 777 looks amazing and I do want to get it. Unfortunately it's by Gemini Jets and it's about 55 quid, but hopefully it'll be worth it. But anyway, this was the bulk NG models pre-orders for May 2021. There'll be plenty more to come pre-orders wise. There'll be a few NG and a few Gemini Jets coming. I'm still waiting on my Jet 2757s and a few other models, so stay tuned for the unboxing videos. I'll keep them coming. I'll keep ordering models weekly at the moment, even if I only order one model, and then next week I might order 4 or something like that. But the models are constantly getting ordered. I'm making sure that I'm putting money aside for them because I really want to get my North American stuff sorted out. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are looking forward to Manchester and Atlanta becoming the dominant features of the channel in the next year or so. So stay tuned for that, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video for future content just like this. Bye for now, guys. Have a good day.